There is nothing impossible for the subconscious. If this limitless subconscious moves the way I want, the way I think, wouldn't that be fascinating? The subconscious is connected to my inner world. At the same time, it is linked to all the matter, energy, and vibrations of the universe. No external force can move it, yet once connected to my thoughts, it begins to influence the tangled web of human relationships, the material world, and even the universe itself. Words are like commands thrown into the subconscious. They are like the small rudder wheel that determines the course of a massive ship. By the movement of this wheel, the rudder shifts, and the ship's path is set. When you think about it deeply, it feels awe-inspiring, even chilling. With just a word from the captain, this enormous system is controlled, and the ship sails toward its destination. The captain doesn't need to know exactly how the ship was built, or every detail of its mechanical structure. He doesn't even need to know how to repair it when it breaks down. All he needs to do is choose his words wisely, give clear commands, and the crew and machinery will respond, bringing the ship safely to its goal. One day, a new office worker had taken her lunch alone and stopped by a department store near her company. While browsing, she saw a handbag that immediately caught her eye. But when she looked at the price tag, it was far beyond what she could afford with her entry-level salary. Yet she didn't complain about how expensive it was. Nor did she grumble about not having enough money. Instead, she stood in front of the display for a moment and softly whispered to herself, "I am lucky. I am a magnet that attracts the abundance of the universe. This handbag will soon be mine. Thank you." After strolling around the store, she stepped outside. Just then, her fiancé called. He happened to be nearby on business and suggested they meet for dinner after work. They decided on a traditional Korean restaurant inside the same department store, and hung up. The young woman returned to the office, finished her workday, and hurried to meet her fiancé. When she arrived, he was already waiting. Smiling, he handed her a shopping bag and said it was a Christmas present. She opened it, and inside was the exact same handbag she had admired earlier that day. That very evening, she walked out of the restaurant holding the handbag she had whispered about only hours before. Now, was this merely a coincidence? Do you think it was just chance? If the subconscious is the ship, then your thoughts are the captain. Now is the time for you to become the captain and give clear orders about the life you want to live in the future. Thank you for watching.